Sometimes, some people walk into your life just for a season. Amir and I, we were that kind of friends. Best friends. Brothers almost. Since the very first day of school, it was always just the two of us. We didn't really mix with others. It was our little world, just me and him. Then, one day, Amir told me he had to move on. Another city, another school, a whole different world. I just stared at him, feeling like the ground was slipping under my feet. And that wasn't the whole thing. The same week, I got sick. Missed a few days of school. When I came back, he was gone. No goodbye, no note, no promise to stay in touch. He just vanished into thin air. A few weeks later, I went to his house, rang the bell, no answer. Tried a few more times, same silence. Eventually, I gave up. I gave up, I gave up, I gave up. Giving up? That was truly disappointing. Giving up is one of those words I didn't like at all. Loneliness, I didn't like that either. And Amir became just another blurred memory in the back of my mind. Years passed. People didn't like to sit that long with me. I was alone. But Amir, he never really left my heart. That was hard. Like an old photo, you cannot throw it away. Months ago, I finally opened my own little cafe. The dream that we had since childhood. Small, but, full of hope. A few weeks later, I was owning my own business. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The door just swung open. Guess what? It was a mirror. That face, those eyes. I knew him. I had a closer look. Yeah, it was him, Amir. My heartbeat, it was a turbo. A little older, a nice mustache, white hairs on the sides. He smiled, that same old smile. Told me he found out about the cafe through a random Instagram post. And without thinking twice, he came straight over. I hugged him tight. We talked, we laughed, we dug up old memories. It felt like the missing years had never even existed. Now, Amir come by every week. And yeah, we sit together, talk about everything, almost nothing. And every time I look at him, I realize some friendships, they don't fade away. They just need a chance to find their way back. At first, he just stood there for a moment, not moving, not speaking, like a memory that taken form and walked in from the past. The bell above the door had already stopped ringing, but in my head, it echoed. I could feel my heartbeat in my throat. like some part of me was trying to catch up to what my eyes were seeing. Without a word, I turned toward my counter. It was the only thing I could do to keep myself grounded. Peanut chocolate, red mojito. That was my hand reached for. Something familiar, something routine, something safe. Ice in the blender, splash of milk, chocolate drizzle on the rim of the glass. As I moved, my eyes kept flicking back to him. Same way he used to stand outside the school gate when we were kids, just watching quietly, waiting for me to notice him. The mint leaves crushed beneath the muddler, a sharp green scent filling the air, pulling me back to a day long ago. One of those long spring afternoons after the school, sitting in the backyard. His mom brought out mint tea and cookies. How pleasant. We talked for hours about nothing, about everything. About opening a cafe someday. One where people wouldn't just come for coffee. They would have come for feel seen, to belong. And I remember him saying, almost whispering, promise me we would do it. I had nodded without hesitation, as if the world couldn't possibly pull us in different directions. But it had. And for years, I'd wondered if the promises made under the sun of the childhood meant anything, but the life turned cloudy. I crushed the ice harder than I meant to. It cracked like a shiver through my fingers. Red mojito, lemon, strawberry syrup, mint. I poured it slowly, layering in the colors, red over green, like a memory bearing another. He was still standing there, still watching me. I liked it. Not like a stranger, not like someone unsure on their place, but like someone who had never really left. And I realized I had pictured this moment so many times in my head, but not once had I allowed myself to believe it might actually happen. I placed the drinks on a tray, added two coasters, one red, one green, and took a deep breath. My reflection in the fridge door caught me off guard. Look at that man. I looked old, tired, maybe also lighter. Like a part of me had been holding me and my breath for years and was finally gone. As I stepped out from behind the counter and walked toward him, it felt less like serving a customer, what was happening to me, and more like crossing a bridge I had been building since the day he left. Each break laid the question, each board nailed down with silent hopes, and now, with a ring in each hand and 1,000 unspoken words between us, I was ready to step into the other side, once and forever. یه ربع سیگار می‌کشید. مگه این تموم می‌شد؟ نه دود قابل توجهی داشت. یعنی احساس می‌کردیم نمی‌کشه. مرسی.
نوش جون.